guys, welcome back to our channel. Thanks for joining us today. If you liked our videos in the past, please like, please subscribe, please comment. We'd love to hear from you guys. So we finally got our plants in the mail. It's been a little more than a few weeks.
Yeah, so we were supposed to receive these plants on Monday, and it is now Saturday morning, so it got delayed in US Customs. They had to do extra checks, but we finally received them. We did contact the company and we let them know that it was delayed, and some of the plants, as you'll see in just a couple minutes, so they have a little bit of root damage, a little bit of the actual stems are a little yellow, but all in all, they seem pretty okay, and they seem like we would be able to salvage them. So let's take you through what the actual packaging is like. The box is actually quite small. It was 6 plants and they all came in this box. The actual plants themselves were wrapped around with this piece of paper, and then the root system had basically this toilet paper. It was literally just wrapped around. It was soaked in water. By the time we received it, because there was a delay, this was all wrapped around, but it was almost dry by the time we received it. But basically this is what's around the entire root system, and then they put a bag around it and they tie it up really well. So even though there was a delay of, let's say, 5 days, all in all, not a bad experience with this company. And then it's just a bunch of this filling that was in there. No heat packs or anything, and we did have a few cold days, but we'll show you the plants. There is damage, but not that bad. So here, let's get this out of the way.
I think we could thank US Customs for that. They put a hold on it. They said more checking. I mean, they didn't really check anything. They just delayed the whole process.
It was just opened, yeah.
I get it. I mean, the time period we are in with COVID and everything, they want to make extra checks and everything. But unfortunately, our poor plants took the brunt of it. But let's see what we have here.
I wanted to do an entire open unboxing of this, but unfortunately, because we received them late last night, I couldn't wait. I wanted to get them out of there, get them into an environment where they can start recovering right away. So what we did was we took a large tote and we took my favorite sphagnum moss, and we soaked it with water and a little bit of Super Thrive, like we've done in the past, and then we basically situated the plants within this tote. So let's go over each and every single one of them. So the first one of my favorites, was a gloriosum, and the root system, it looks like it has a lot of roots, like these roots, but if I were to tug on them, they will pull off. So they're actually quite dead. But the plant itself, all in all, except for this leaf, plant looks fairly healthy. And look at this node. I mean, it's massive. The mother plant of this guy would have been, I don't know, maybe like 10 plus feet to have a node this thick and this large. So I have good hopes for this, and we also have a new leaf coming in. So that's good, at least, that we might have potential new growth. Okay, the next one was one of my favorite ones. This is a dragon scale. And this one, if I just remove all the sphagnum moss, this one has fairly healthy root system still. A lot of it did come off when we removed this toilet paper wrapping. A lot of the roots did come off, but these are pretty good. And very, very thick trunk on this guy as well, and a new growth coming in. As you can see, one leaf already dead or dying, and this one is still fairly healthy. We do have, and I'll show you, I did save a couple of the leaves, but as you can see, like, this is from a fry deck, and another dragon scale. So quite a lot of leaves came off, but not too bad. And then this is a silver dragon. This one has a little bit of rot down over here, but the actual stem on top of it seems to be doing okay. I might cut this off, but there's 2 viable roots, and this section of the actual plant stem still looks okay. So high hopes for it. I don't know if the camera's gonna do it justice, but this leaf is a little bit yellow. This looks like it can still survive, and then same with the other 2. There's a little bit of growth coming in. Let me grab the next one. And all we really did was we just took the sphagnum, we added the super thrive, a little bit of water, and we just want to make sure that they're not sitting in water, but they have plenty of moisture because they were shipped April 6th. So today's what, April 17th?
April 17th.
Yeah, so they've been in packaging for quite some time, and for being in packaging for that long without heat packs and them still being like this, I think that's pretty great. So here's the fry deck. This one had the most damage. When I took off that toilet paper off the roots, everything just came off. There was so much root rot, but there is quite a lot of new root growth in there, and I'm guessing that happened during the actual packaging while it was being shipped. So again, another leaf dead. I'll trim that off, and then the same thing. There's a lot of yellowing on this one, a lot of yellowing on this. I have a feeling that after a couple weeks, once these roots develop, all 3 leaves will probably fall off, and we'll get a brand new growth coming in. Just stuff this guy back in. And then this one is amazing. This is the red stem. The roots are just ridiculous. And they're all alive and they're all white. They're all great. None of the leaves, except for this one, have damage. And has brand new growth coming in. I have high hopes for this. I don't think anything's gonna happen to this guy. We'll be able to salvage him, no problem. So what we're going to do is, the plan is that we're gonna keep them in this tote for quite some time. We're gonna put it into our game room, or our plant room now, where we have high humidity. I keep it around 75 in that room. The temperature stays anywhere between 80 to 85 degrees in that room. So it's perfect. It's like a little greenhouse for us. So we're gonna keep them in there for a few weeks until we start seeing new root growth, and we wanna make sure that, because they've been stressed from shipping and from where they came from, obviously Indonesia, high humidity and everything, and high temperatures, we wanna make sure that we try to replicate that so we can give it the optimal chance to grow and bounce back. Once we see new root growth, we're going to put them in our greenhouse cabinets, the IKEA cabinets that we had showed you in the past. And then hopefully, once they start giving us a little bit more growth, we'll be able to get the bulbs that grow in the root systems, and then start propagating, and then share it with the community.
Sounds like a plan.
We get more plants.
More the better. What else?
I still want a cupria for my birthday.
His birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday to him.
I want a cupria.
No one's getting him a cupria though.
Guys, I want a cupria. But yeah, we're excited to get these plants finally. I was very nervous. I was in touch with the seller throughout the entire process. Because of the time difference, I would send them an email during the day. Overnight, next morning when I checked my emails, I always had a response. There's probably like about 15 to 20 different back and forths that we had, and they assured me that even I took pictures as soon as I got it. I got them out of the box. I recorded an entire video of me just unboxing it, but it was very fast, just so we can have record of it, only because these plants do cost quite a lot of money, and we want to make sure that if any of them are dead on arrival or they don't look like they're going to survive, then at least we let the company know, and we can get a little bit of the refund back. So they were very good. I told them exactly what happened. They knew about the shipping issues with customs, contacted them. They said, no problem, let's wait a couple weeks. And if any of them do end up not making it, they'll give us a 70% refund, which is great. So I'm very happy about that. So once all these guys bounce back and we have them situated in their forever homes in the IKEA cabinet that we have, we will definitely do a follow-up video, and we will let you guys know which company we actually purchased it from. Right now it's a little bit early, even though our customer service experience has been great. We just don't want to pass that information over to you guys without actually making sure that these guys do stay alive, only because everybody could have a different experience, and this was our first experience with it. So we want to take some time and make sure that we're recommending people that we actually trust. Yep.
Sounds good.
Thank you guys for joining us. Last night we actually had some guests that came up. Both my sisters decided to give us a surprise for my birthday, and they both showed up at nighttime in the middle of the night. And I'm trying to get them into having more house plants. They both live in Florida, and while I was out over there, we actually got them quite a lot of plants. We got them a sour orange tree, which is growing a lot of oranges. You can't eat them though because they're too sour. But anyways, we will do another video. We're actually going to shoot another video a little bit later tonight with the two of them, and just give them a tour of the house and show them what we've done so far with the house and all the plants that we've amassed. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that video coming up. We should be releasing that one next week.
Right. And we're also taking a trip somewhere, so we have some exciting footage planned for our trip. So definitely stay tuned to our channel. Any comments, please leave below. Please like, please subscribe, and we will see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Bye.